You already know it's about to go down in the town. In less than 2 minutes, we gonna get lit up in here. So you already know what I need you to do. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Support everything we do. If you hit the like button now, you ain't got to worry about us keep telling you to do it later on. Hit the like button, get at us. You already know it's about to go down in the town. Hey, can you go out there and tell them to turn the lights to orange?
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light, see the light.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss a woman's ass. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what it is. Unadulterated, unfiltered man talk. It's Mansions. If this is your first time tuning in to Mansions on Wednesdays from 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, let me tell you what it is that we do up in here. This is the He Too movement. We get to speak on the real. We'll get you straight on that headphone situation real quick, Evan. This is the He Too movement. What that means.
What does that mean?
We get to talk how we want to talk, and we don't give a damn about what you think about it. We don't care.
Fuck your thoughts.
It's time for us to speak the real, how we really feel about shit. No PC here.
And another thing, motherfucker.
First off, they can't hear you, Geoff.
Oh, they can hear me.
I mean, your mic is on, but you're not talking into it.
I am not talking directly.
There we go. I don't know. Nikonda.
No, Nikonda, you stupid.
Yes. So, in the building, every week I assemble a panel of intelligent, professional, accomplished OG alphas.
How about it?
To come in here and speak the real.
Yeah.
Unapologetically masculine.
Yeah.
Now, what you don't know, before I even get into today's topic, I will tell you this. Today's topic is a part 2.
Oh, okay.
To Monday's show.
Oh, shit.
We had to get the male's perspective because we got the woman's perspective.
We got that shit out of the way.
So now we got to get the man's perspective, and I'll reveal the topic after I promote these black-owned businesses. One of my favorites, Total Package Energy. Better than 5-Hour Energy. Better than Red Bull. Better than all the nasty, Monster, all that shit. Better than all of it. Black-owned out of the Bay Area. Total Package Energy. Designed for elite athletes.
That monster is the monster that eats your kidneys.
Yeah, this is not that.
No.
B vitamins, amino acids, neural enhancer, stamina sustainer. You can't get in trouble if you drink this, athletes.
They call it Red Bull because Red Bull shit is too long to put on the can.
If you don't get out of this promo...
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The fuck is going on? Total Package Energy. It's almost as if he's had one.
I'm a weed man myself, but go ahead.
No, but I tell people don't drink this after 3 p.m. You drink some of this shit after 3 p.m., just right off your night.
Right. You finna paint your house.
You gonna be up. You in the dick? I don't give a fuck how old y'all. You gonna be up. Bobby drink this after 3 p.m. He gonna think he about ready to die.
He finna go through all them Gladys Knight records and straighten them all out. He finna alphabetize all his Motown shit.
Shit, Al Green.
Right.
No, just
Stacks. How the fuck did this get in here?
listen. Total Package Energy, best in the world. Also, how do we say this, Geoff?
Oh,
how do we say it?
Beal sauce.
You gotta say it. Beal sauce.
Oh, I'm sorry. Beal sauce.
Beal sauce.
Beal sauce on your shit.
Beal sauce.
I'm telling you, go get that shit.
Beal sauce.
It's the shit. It is really good.
Black-owned business.
Yes.
This one's gunny fire.
Yes.
Hot in the mud.
Yes, it is.
Right?
Oh, that's good shit. And owned by a United States Marine.
The one that I like is Schmuckatelli. It's hot sauce with no heat.
Yeah.
You get to drink that shit.
You can put that shit in your eye. If your pepper spray is made out of it, you're fucked. You're going to get...
Hey, Schmuckatelli, for real.
But it's the good shit, like on a salad.
Yes.
Like light stuff you want to light.
Yeah, man.
Soup, change the flavor of soup.
What's the website, Geoff?
BealSauce.com.
How do you say it?
BealSauce.com.
There we go.
Okay.
BealSauce.com.
Right. That's
Beal sauce.
Let me put it to you this way. It's so good, it's one of them that'll make you start your sentence with the fuck.
The fuck?
The fuck been in my Beal sauce?
Yes. The fuck?
I left it open, unopened, it's open. Who asked I'm whooping? Beal sauce.
Oh, this is Sergeant sauce right here.
That's in the middle.
You see how much is gone?
Yep.
I poured that in a bag of Lay's.
I was about to say potato chips, nigga. Shake them potato chips up. You don't know nothing about Jay's potato chips because you ain't from Chicago.
Beal
Anyway.
Sauce.com. Get there now. Tell them Zoe Williams sent you. I got a couple more things to promote. Black Enlightenment app. This is an interesting app. Let me tell you why it's interesting. Your one-stop shop to help keep you up with issues related to your community. News, travel information, restaurant reviews. All of this could be had on this website or on this app.
Dropping it now. What is it?
It is Black Enlightenment app. That's Black Enlightenment app. They're enlightening you on what's happening in your community all across the country. Say you go to Seattle. Where the niggas at? Black Enlightenment app. Oh, that's where Aunt Gus's is in Seattle.
Black Enlightenment needs a Keisha answer to Siri.
Oh.
Keisha, where can I find some greens?
Right down the street next to the KFC.
Right.
Right.
But don't go to the north side. You're going to have to claim a set. So you need to just go to the south side.
Black Enlightenment app. Download it right now. Zoe Williams told you to do it. I did it, so you do it. Let's go. Let's get it going.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. And then I got a copy of this book. I've been reading it. Final Fantasy, The Matrix, Avatar. This right here, this sci-fi, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, but only black. You in the dig? You got to get it right now. Dream No More, Rise of the Lion by Mario C. Matthews. Go get a copy right now from Amazon.com. Go support these people, these businesses right now. And I'm going to tell you right now. If you don't get both these books, written by moi, the new book that just came out in February 14th, Valentine's Day, The Holographic Relationship. It's available on Kindle. But if you want a paperback copy of my newest book, The Holographic Relationship, you got to go to my website, IamZoWilliams.com. It is the follow-up to 2015's critically acclaimed. Is it critically acclaimed? Yes, it is. Everybody loved this book. It's critically acclaimed, The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. Whoop. 12 chapters. At the end of every chapter, there's a workbook. You got to work through the chapter you just read in order to move on. Oh, wow. Then this one comes out. 2019, 4 years later, the follow-up. Broken into 3 sections. The Science of Relationships, where I take 8 prominent scientific concepts and turn them into relationship concepts. Then, in the middle of the book, there's a novel that uses those 8 concepts. Then, at the end of the novel, there is a 100-question self-evaluation questionnaire. My books are work.
Is there All I Want Is Some Head and Some Sleep chapter? Is that it?
No, sorry.
That's all I want.
And we're done here.
Head and sleep. That's what I want.
The Relationship Dismount is exclusively available on Amazon.com in 3 formats. Audible, for those who don't like to read but listen, it's available on Audible. It's available on iBooks. It's available on Kindle. And it's available paperback on Amazon.com. Go get this book, read it, and then go get the follow-up, The Holographic Relationship, at IamZoWilliams.com. Final thing I need to promote is JEFTC. This is a dope-ass book right here. This brother, Jarrell Wright. Did I say it right? Whitfield. Jarrell Whitfield.
Principal office name.
Jarrell H. Whitfield. Huh? He got H right here. No, don't tell me his middle name because I put him out in the streets. Now, Jarrell H. Whitfield The brother built my website. You see, my website is litty. Oh, sorry. That's his other business. Triumph Beyond Designs. I'm not promoting that right now. I'm promoting his new book, JEFTC. When I tell you this dude is one of the premier spoken word artists in the country, premier poet in the country, JEFTC, Just Enough for the City, is his new book. You all you got to do is Google it. It's going to pop up. And what you supposed to do? Support that brother's work, man. Just Enough for the City. Jarrell, father of Kal-El.
I was about to say
Superman's daddy.
Right.
Jarrell H. Whitfield. Go support his new book. And we're done here on the marketing side.
All right. Of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're just tuning in. Mansions is about to get underway. We have a serious topic. And we need daddies in here to get busy.
Oh, shit.
Bobby, you a daddy? Yes, you are.
Granddaddy, too.
And a granddaddy, too. Jeff Brown?
Yes, sir.
You's a daddy, ain't you?
Goddamn right.
And I know Evan Lionel.
You damn.
Get that mic.
Damn right, I'm a daddy.
And I'm a daddy. Now let's diversify. Are you fathers of daughters?
Yes. Yes, Lord Jesus.
I have a daughter.
Yes, sir. We unfortunately have the most beautiful in the world.
There we go. Now, let's not make it a competition, Evan, because I'm going to have to come back and say that mine. No.
Exactly.
This is man world.
You can bring some
We can have a picture battle.
Right?
Let's not do it.
Right? When you see a nigga folding a picture battle, he know his kid's ugly. He's like, yeah, we don't.
All right, never mind.
I'm not going to even put Keisha out there because Jesus Christ.
That's
Keisha
how you
looks
know.
like my Uncle Fred. I'm not gonna
See, that's how you know you love your daughter. You go, okay.
Yeah, I love you.
I will not tell her about this little battle I was just in.
Just like if you were fat, I would not put you in a lingerie competition. I'm not going to put you out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great topic tonight. I got a great panel. Now, let me just set it up a little bit. Last Monday, I did a show on, you get a lot of people who want to be funny style about the pronunciation of particular words. This particular word is called hypergamy or hypergamy.
It's hypergamy.
Either way, hypergamy. Gamy from the Greek, gamos, marriage. Hyper, elevated marriage. In other words, elevated in society.
Right.
You know, dig? And so we posed the question to some women: do mothers teach their daughters to barter their vagina? Don't just give it away to anybody now.
That's right.
You in the dig?
Cast not your pearls before the swine.
Listen now, this nigga ain't going nowhere in life. You better not give up that cooter.
That's right.
To Scooter. Scooter shouldn't have no cooter.
Baby mama gonna teach you how to sport fuck.
So the question evolved. Are mothers, especially black mothers, because of scarcity, wealth scarcity, the wealth gap, are black mothers unconsciously teaching black daughters to be passive-aggressive prostitutes?
You can fall in love with a rich man just like you can a poor one.
I would say yes, they are.
Now, we fought over that conversation. It was a battle. What are we supposed to just fuck anybody? Listen, hypergamy or hypergamy is ladder climbing. Social ladder climbing. You could be on a nigga's arm and be looking over his shoulder. Is this nigga the gatekeeper for you to get to better niggas?
The gatekeeper.
Yeah. Soon as he get me in this party, I'm about to do a penile trade up.
I had it happen.
Now, in light of R. Kelly, you saw bitchassery with some daddies. Because what daddy gonna drop off his baby girl? And let me tell you something about daughters, and we got fathers in here right now, and I'm gonna be asking some questions, and I'm gonna throw it to them in a second. What daddies understand two things: nobody love you like your mama or your daughter. Even they mama be tripping. She don't love you the way she loved the daughter y'all created, but that daughter love you like no other, and that love sometimes reminds you of your mama. Daughters be like, that's my motherfucking daddy, nigga. You didn't dig me? That's him right there. Daughters love papas. Let me give you an example. My son recently made me happy and disappointed at the same time because his pullout game was bad. No, I'm just kidding. I love, we have a granddaughter now. She's 7 months old. She's a gorgeous little booger. So he plays Fresno State on the basketball court, hooping, whatever. They on these, trips to go play other people. So it was recently told to me that him and the baby have a game they play. In the mornings when they wake up, he hides under the covers, and then she goes under the cover to find him. Well, the nigga was on the road. The baby saw some lumps of pillows under the cover and thought it was him. Went under the cover and got pissed off. Started crying because these is pillows.
Right? Where's my damn daddy?
Where my daddy? Shit. So that relationship between fathers and daughters is real. But because of wealth calcification, are daddies now being pussified for the dollar and allowing their daughters to follow mama's programming? Because there ain't no woman in the world gonna tell me she don't program her daughter to barter that pussy. Do daddies passive aggressively acquiesce to this same practice? You remember McDowell's? And baby, when I say he got his own money, this nigga got his own money. I'm just saying, do we? How do we raise our daughters, men, to say, I always tell my daughter, your virginity must only be exchanged for divinity. If you fucking for currency, use a hoe.
Yes, I concur.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Of any type.
You get me? Go ahead, Geoff, because they couldn't hear.
Of any type. If you are fucking for any type of currency, status, money, cars, rent, clothes, food, all the shit money buys.
Jobs.
Yes, if you are fucking for something tangible.
Use a hoe.
Yeah.
And you got to say it country. Use a hoe. So today's topic, do some mothers raise their daughters to use what they got to get what they want? If so, do many of today's black fathers acquiesce to this practice? Are black fathers signing off on their daughters' participation in passive-aggressive prostitution? Call us right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. You're listening to Mansions on the Voice of Reason. Here we go, fellas. Lionel.
Wow.
Grab that microphone, man, and talk to me, brother.
Wow. Well, the first thing I want to touch on, Zoe, and this is the wildest thing ever. On the trade-up thing. The trade-up, Geoff. The trade-up, Bobby. This is how it works, the trade-up, and I'm sure y'all been there, too. Okay. I had Honey fly in from Chicago back in the day, right? She flew in from the shot. Imported, you dig? We go, of course you want to impress her.
Right.
Me and Shaq hanging out. Shaq invites me to a party. We get to the party. It's at a hotel. When I tell you from the moment we walked in and Shaq came and shook my hand, she looked at Shaq like he was dinner.
Damn.
And forgot I was even there. Literally, the party went on. She disappeared. After an hour of looking around for her, I left.
Boom.
I literally left, Bobby. I left. And check this out. She didn't call me until 2 hours later. Where are you? I was like, I'm at the house. Where you at? You better. Do you feel me? Okay. And it gets even worse. So she was like, come get me. I was like, why you need a ride from me? Tell Shaq to give you a ride.
Because you know you just washed off.
Exactly.
Mansions.
Real shit. So I get a call from one of Shaq's side, the homies, one of the partners, and he says, hey, come get your bra, man. The party's over. What? What? So she calls me on the other line. I click back over to her. I said, so the party's over? That's why you calling?
Yep, you my ride, nigga.
This real shit. I think you met her too. I ain't gonna say her name, Geoff. I ain't gonna throw her out there. And so I told her, your bag will be out in the hall. I'm going out. I literally left the house. Real shit. I ain't seen her since. I heard that she was out there because my cousin told me he met her on a dating app. He was like, didn't you used to date an old girl? And I was like, she's still in the game trying to trade up. The shit is real. We talking about what's real today,
We talking real. No
That's
filter.
Real. Mr. Brown.
Speaking of the game,
Jeffrey,
I need you to look at the average age of the average NBA player when he retires. If you're older than that, you should retire too. You should not be in the game at 40, 45, 50. When you supposed to be somewhere, you trying to get in the club when you supposed to be somewhere talking about Sam I Am. I do not like green eggs and ham to your grandkids. Instead of knowing all the songs and the new dances, the shit 20-somethings know, you supposed to have your ass at the house because all of your pussy trading efforts apparently have failed. They have failed. Left you in this.
Mr. Brown.
Yes, sir.
Facebook begs to differ.
So let's get our resident elder. They say in the African proverbs, when an old man dies, a library burns down. We have a living library in this motherfucker right now. Uncle Bobby.
I see her face everywhere I go. On the
Shit.
beach and even at the picture show. Have you seen her? Ooh, Lord have mercy,
Bobby,
man.
are black men teaching their daughters to be transactional, to be social ladder climbers when it comes to picking a mate?
No.
If it is, it's in the minority, and because so few fathers are rooted in the home, and not just as a provider, but as an educator and a teacher. It's a difference, you know. There's some great men out here that were not taught how to raise children because they didn't have a father in the home. So we tend to replicate what has been our experience as well as our environment. But to what Lionel said just so brazenly, and that's the beauty of the Mansion Show, man. Without you coming in here to my knowledge before, you took off where we landed the last journey. And I appreciate your candor because it's hard, man, to admit that you ain't the cat's meow, you know. Yeah. And when we find that out, that's when you find out how much man you really are.
Wow.
Because the only way that you recover from that is to realize a broken heart can only be healed by time. You can't take nothing for it but time.
Wow. Wow.
And I applaud you for not going to the nth degree in that particular situation, because I've seen it really take folks over the edge.
We love this brother.
Yeah.
That's why we was arguing on the last show 6 years ago. Right. we saw him close to that. Come here, nigga. Don't jump off that. Don't you jump off that. Bring your ass over here.
Don't do a massacre.
Don't you jump off that edge, goddammit.
Boy,
You know, and that was the first time we met Evan. Mm-hmm. Get your ass over. Come here. You know?
And you know what's interesting about the way you couch that, though, in the 6 years that has passed, it has gotten so much more challenging.
Oh, yes.
Not to cross that line.
Right.
And I applaud you for being able to be here today on this side of the bars, because as you shared with us your situation, man, I was like, oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah. But let me say this to you, Bobby. It's easier for me. It's easier for me because even though I know that they choose up, you feel what I'm saying? There's always a long line on our side as well. So they waiting. So when she gone, it's another one waiting right there.
So let me ask you,
another one waiting.
Lionel, what happens when she chooses up on a predator or an abuser because socially and status-wise he got it? He might be a celebrity. Mm-hmm. He might have resources. Might be a politician. Might be a lawyer. Whatever. But he ain't a good dude. But she's choosing up based off of the wallet and not anything else. Well, as a dad, how do you coach her and navigate her away from that kind of situation if she's still listening to you at this point?
Well, the first thing is she's a grown woman, so you have to take that into consideration. The second thing is, who is this grown woman to you? If she a bust down, then you let her go. You feel me?
You let your daughter go?
No, we're not talking about my daughter. We're talking about a woman who's of a level of maturity that I'm dating. If she chooses up while she's with me, it depends on who she is. You feel what I'm saying?
But Evan, that's the woman you dated. Okay. I'm talking about how does a dad talk to your daughter and like, listen, you got bust down philosophy from your mama, or from the female circle.
That starts. Honestly, it starts when they're in their formative years.
There we go.
You
there
feel
we
me?
go.
That's the only
it's
thing.
not.
Really.
She's not going to be a bust down if you handled your business from the age of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. By the time she's 14, her mind is already developed. So that sort of thing can't happen to her. Mm-hmm. You feel me? She don't even have desire for that. Mm-hmm. I got a 15-year-old right now. Her focus is how many colleges are getting at her and offering her scholarships. And she's super fine. Mm-hmm. And guys get at her. I go, well, what's going on, baby girl? Well, Dad, I'm trying to focus on getting myself together to get in this college that I want to get in. Because it started when she was very young. Mm-hmm. So now that she's 15 and super fine, her mind is on getting it for herself so she don't have to get it from nobody else. That started when she was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Geoff Brown?
I'm going to have to co-sign with what Brother Lionel is saying. Basically, if you don't have it instilled, cemented in your daughter before her first period, you can pretty much sign up for the fact that she gonna have to bump her head to get it, and you gonna have to be there when her plan falls apart. When are you big enough to be this dude to your daughter when your daughter come back, rode hard and put away wet from the All-Star game? Wow. And she figure out, you went out hunting big game with your pussy and you struck out. You took a good hard swing, missed it by a foot. Now, where are we now?
So sometimes does this bring us into opposition with the mom?
Yes.
Of course.
Let's talk about it.
Of course.
Because the mama's like, hey, this pussy premium.
Look, listen.
I baked it for 9 months. This pussy premium, you fucking a bum.
Right.
But the daddy may see something. Hold on.
Oh, you mean in the dude? Yeah.
This ain't no bum.
Right.
Because men recognize real men.
Right.
Am I right or wrong?
I recognize your horns.
Men recognize the quality in a man. Men
Sure.
can see, is this a younger version of me?
Right.
Oh, this nigga still got some of the shit I was working through.
Right.
And then be able to say, don't you fuck with that nigga because I didn't see. You
Right.
get what I'm saying?
I didn't read tomorrow's newspaper.
Right. Or dads be like, no. He just ain't arrived yet.
Yeah.
You better get out that nigga's way.
Get out his way. His name is Fetus. He ain't ready to be out yet.
He ain't ready to be out. Get out of his way, but stay close.
Right.
See, that's good fathering.
Yes.
This motherfucker about to develop into something.
Right.
Now, if you going to be around him, if he's respectful of you, he's not abusive towards you, you can actually pour into him a little bit, and this motherfucker going to do something. I'm telling you,
Absolutely.
I can see it.
Absolutely.
Right?
I don't think most women understand their role in a male-female relationship, again, in my opinion. Everything that you give to a woman, she manifests. Everything. Ooh. Okay? Just like you sow your seed into her to make a child, you sow your energy into her to make your dreams come to fruition. That's why you can't have, if you got the wrong woman, you putting good seed in scorched earth, and
So,
you ain't finna get shit.
The pussy is a law of attraction machine.
Let me tell you something. The wrong pussy is where a young man's dreams go to die. Put your dreams.
It's the secret.
Yes.
It's the secret.
It's the secret.
The secret is in the pussy.
Put your dreams in the wrong. If you put your dreams in the wrong vagina, they will be stillborn.
Whoa. In the name of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. What the hell?
Just on the real, since we talking about what's real, you're the first man that your daughter will admire and love.
Come on.
So if your shit is raggedy and you a nothing ass man, 9 times out of 10 she gonna pick a raggedy nothing ass man.
Say, go deeper. Go deeper, Lionel.
Okay.
She's gonna be attracted to. Go ahead.
She's gonna look for that.
She's gonna think that shit cute. Go ahead, Lionel.
Honestly, I see how my daughter looks at me, and I see how she carries herself. All the stuff that I instilled in her formative years, it's now coming into fruition at 15, turning 16. In addition to that, a lot of people drop their babies off with strangers, and their formative years are with strangers. A lot of babysitters are raising your kids, and whatever their horrible habits are, your kids are picking it up from them. The formative years, I was blessed to have all my babies with me. I was blessed by God. Now, y'all know that I'm still fighting in the situation, but they already been formed. You can't take it away from them because it's there already.
Right. And just like I told the women in the last show, I said, if you didn't author your narrative for success, your narrative for a great relationship, if your talking points come from white supremacy, you might as well put on the hood.
Yeah, where's your MAGA hat?
You might as well put on the hood. Listen, I need black folk, black men and black women to get on the same page with regards to where we are as a people in this society. Meaning,
at this time,
if you don't know shit about Sandy Darity down at Duke, a black man, the #1 professional economist in the game, professor at Duke, and he explains the wealth gap. If you don't know shit about that and you trying to get a Louis Vuitton bag,
that's what we talking about.
This is a dream killer.
Right.
You are a weapon of mass destruction, and your job is to destroy happiness.
Well, what you're doing? you know how you hear every jackleg bullshit shoe booty ass preacher.
Shoe booty.
speak on this about developing from a strong foundation. How the bigger a building is, the further down you build.
Right.
Well, let's go just kind of metaphysically with what a Louis Vuitton bag is. A Louis Vuitton bag is the bright, shiny building. How much other money, assets, shit that you cannot show when you go out the house, that's the foundation. If you are buying bunches of Louis bags and red bottom shoes and all the shit that looks like success with no foundation, your success, that's going to crumble. Because you could have put just half of that money into your dreams if your dreams make sense.
And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about dreaming, okay? Let me tell you something. Dreams ain't real for niggas.
Ooh, oh, shit.
You understand?
Say it again. Say that one more time.
You understand me? Dreams ain't real for
Not
niggas.
for niggas.
Not for niggas.
Unless they dream about a fish or a number so they can play the lotto.
Listen, do you know how poor you are if you can't afford dreams?
Oh.
Niggas can't afford their own dreams.
That's not even about being broke.
You know why? Because they don't put no value on dreams. You talk to a mystic, a shaman will tell you the dream world is the real world. This shit we living in here is fake. But the fake world is the realest world to the nigga. Because the nigga has been taught to elevate fear in his consciousness. Fear makes all of the decisions for this motherfucker.
Yes.
So now this motherfucker is on a hunt for security.
Yeah.
Security is the opposite side of the coin where fear is on the other side.
Sure.
That's why niggas don't have no love for each other. That's why a woman can say, nigga, love ain't enough. I ain't never heard no white woman say love ain't enough.
Well, that could be because she has all the other shit already.
She has everything. So she say, well, nigga, well, shit, we go okay. We'll keep going. I ain't finna fuck up my place in this.
All black women never pay attention to the poor black women. Watch this. Poor black women tend to ignore the misery of rich white women. They fucking ignore it. Cause I want that house. I want this place of comfort. I've said it before that this is the same thing that white people do to us in the entertainment business. I will let you to this place of relaxation. I will let you lay down if you let me rape you. I will give you a bed if you let me rape you.
And it's going to be a wonderful bed.
It's going to be,
It's going to be a Posturepedic.
Yeah.
It's going to have a little remote control that makes it hard or soft, whichever you comfortable with.
Right after I dig that ass out.
I'm going to elevate your feet.
I'm going to put your feet up. I'm going to put a baby in there. You're going to be in the same position to have it. Just wait. I'm going to put it on you.
Let me tell you something. This is going to be the most soothing rape you've ever had.
Right. And that's basically what we are doing to ourselves.
It's rape therapy.
Yes. Wow. Wow. I'm going to bring you on in here and take 80% of what you're thinking about.
Damn.
Yes. And
God damn.
It's that energy that I think just black people in general, we deal from a lack consciousness. That's why, God damn it, Mr. Lionel. Not just negative. Lack.
Right, that's what I'm talking about.
Get on the mic. Get on the mic, Lionel.
In math, it's a negative.
Yes,
We're coming from a negative in math.
Scarcity.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
A mathematical negative, as in, okay, Evan Lionel is my friend.
Yes.
Evan Lionel has merchandise after his shows that he sells very well. His hats.
Yes.
This is my brother. This nigga can get my mortgage money. This is my brother.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot, in good consciousness, go, Ev, give me one of them hats. Because he sells those hats.
Right.
And what niggas don't get, because they come from this lack consciousness, is what if Ev is going into a meeting to say, this is how much merchandise I move. My money is not just given to him to buy shit. I patronized his business So I count as his numbers. That's why niggas got to stop looking. You are not supporting your friends when they give you free shit. That's not support.
And let me just say this. This is not the What Show. Rants will not be allowed.
Rants won't be allowed? I'm sorry.
Rants off topic, you know.
But Geoff need to pack
wonderful.
up right now.
Yeah, right. I might as well. Yeah, you guys validate? I might as well.
This nigga can't talk without a rant. Mansions on Dash Talk X. We live right now on the West Coast, Wednesday, March the 20th. This year's moving fast. Today's topic: do fathers promote hypergamy in their daughters?
Is daddy's co-signing pussy hustling?
Do daddies co-sign pussy hustle? Hustle box tactics.
Shout out to Corey Holcomb.
Yes.
Hey, what you doing with your hustle box?
Big brother C.
These lousy bitches out in the club trying to hustle that goddamn thing. I can tell you what, I got $85 for you right here.
Is black male social failure, i.e. jail and unemployment, producing an unimaginative dating cycle for black life? When we say social failure, please understand in 2016, 1 of every black man in America was unemployed. That's social collapse. In some cities across the country, the unemployment rate is in the 40s, high 40s, 49, 50. 55% unemployed? Bobby?
Poverty is a serial killer.
Wow.
Damn.
So are we really talking about a social paradigm, or are we talking about an economic deficiency? And I say that because it's hard to socialize if your economic foundation is non-existent. I mean, you can pretend you're having a good time.
Thank you.
But that's going to run out soon as the drinks come, the food come, and the question becomes, who's paying for this?
Who ordered tax?
Right.
All right. So you lost your position the minute you got to pass that check. You're done. Socially. Is it really social? No, it's economic. And as men, the first thing that we're challenged with, especially in this age, man, because I've been around for 64 years. I've seen that change from when we were the working class. There wasn't no ifs and buts about it. The woman was at home, all right? And
Go home, woman. I'm busy.
Tell her she was already at home.
Come on now, I'm down here at the plant now, going home.
That's it.
All you supposed to do is drop off that sandwich, that potted meat and them crackers, and then you take your ass home, you understand?
Potted meat,
Red Devil potted meat.
I have a friend that has used to own a popular spot here in L.A. It was called The Cork over on Adams.
Yeah.
And about 10 years ago, we were sitting up in named Seth Cartwright. He's a homeboy from Tennessee. And we were sitting in his establishment. And he said, Bobby, look around. Now, you remember 5 years ago? Look at the difference between the population in here now and 5 years ago. And what do you see? I see 2 brothers over there nursing the beer they've been drinking for the last 45 minutes.
Right.
And I see a table full of sisters with a platter of food. So when you talk about social, it may look social, but it's really economic.
Wow.
Yeah, it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you listening to the voice of reason? We're asking tough questions. Ladies, I have one for you. As a black woman, are you able to date your miracle after trafficking in a whole shitload of relationship failures? Ooh. Wow. Your miracle. What does he do? Oh, he buttresses your debt. Maybe it's your school debt, your student loans. You got the degree, but you still broke. And you looking for somebody to shoulder half of your experience. Oh, God. Are you looking for that? Is that a good man to you? Jesus, in the name of sweet baby Ray's, where are we?
You know what, Zoe? Just on the real, while we talking about what's real, women have the ability to take men out more than men have the ability to take women out, but women are still in the mindset of you're the man, no matter how broke you are.
So who created the concept of manhood? Was it an economist or was it God? Oh, shit.
Right
was it an economist or was it God? Because according to the economy, in 2053, blacks and browns will be penniless. First off, you got to understand right now, only 2% of the nation's wealth is in the hands of black people.
Sure.
90% of the nation's wealth is in the hand of white people, and white people are wealthy and cheating.
Right.
We're going to lie.
Right.
And we're going to fake like you a motherfucking athlete, but you're not an athlete. We going to pay to get past tests, and we're going to make black kids and black athletes and black students feel like it's a privilege to be in this motherfucker. It's a privilege for you to even sign this motherfucking application to get in here. When on the flip side, white wealth can bypass that with their wealth.
With ease.
So how you gonna then turn around and say, nigga, you ain't a man unless you can pay a bill? Wow. Who created that concept? God or an economist? The phone lines are open. 323-230-4610. Geoff, answer it.
It gets real simple. I asked this question a few times in my life. Ladies, if you judge a man by how many dollars he has, how will you judge him when the dollar collapses?
Nick, listen
how
here.
Will you...
Geoff.
That's when they trade up.
Right. So it'll be like, so what's the new currency, nigga?
Whatever the new currency.
The new currency is cowrie shells.
You stupid. Okay, here's the
that
problem.
Nigga over there in Africa with all them shit.
Right. Here's the problem with calcified wealth. Okay, let's look at America like a bowl of grits, and all of the white is white folks, and most of that white has all the prominence. Niggas is pepper. So let's just say 13% of this bowl is pepper. When you look at the pepper, and you look at a few of the pepper flakes, pepper flakes are doing fine. Got their own businesses, making their own money, doing their own thing.
We got a pepper plateau over here.
Right.
Anybody want to come in this pepper hut?
Here's the problem. You not adding more pepper, you adding more grits.
Ooh.
So all of a sudden now, what is the fact that I'm doing all right and the Creator is blessing me and blessing my friends and blessing the people, which, by the way, I don't run with no rusty niggas. But the Creator is blessing us. But is the fact that me and Zoe and Ev and Uncle Bobby, the fact that we're doing okay and so many people are suffering.
We? Shit, because nigga don't put me in. This nigga speaking for me.
Let me define okay. Let me define okay.
You better put
I don't smell neither one of your asses because you're not living under a bridge in a box.
Hold on, Geoff. You better put the K in front of the O, nigga.
Zoe had to check. He had to say, am I in this?
Shit. All right. Well, then you know what? You're right. I can't count another man's money.
I'm one of them niggas doing this.
Okay. Shit. Yeah. I tell niggas.
Are you treading water, Zoe?
I'm kicking, nigga.
You dog paddling.
Shit. Okay. Well, let me put it this way. I'm not up on the shore sipping mint juleps. I'm on, you know how you got the log rollers? You ever see the log rollers where they're doing this shit?
Yeah.
I'm just not in the water. Does the fact that I'm not in the water because I can do a few things and I can go a few places, does that make my situation better or worse because of the rest of my people under this system that you motherfuckers created?
But this is what I'm saying. Watch this. Mothers, Sisters, you are reality manifestors. Yes. You know how to manifest reality. But somebody figured out, I can't give this motherfucker the finest ingredients if I want to still control her.
Wow.
So she can create with whatever the fuck you give her. Mm-hmm. But in order to maintain control over her, you got to control the ingredients that she has to work with. So she got to work with white supremacy. She's got to work with wealth calcification. So the byproduct of that is passive aggressive prostitution.
Wow.
Toxic ambition. Everybody know about Hollywood? They put the motherfucking casting couch in the movies.
Yes.
They've been in the movies for years. You come to Hollywood, you want an opportunity, you gonna have to fuck some shriveled pink dick, and it might work.
Or Bill Cosby.
You get what I'm saying? You gonna have to fuck something.
That is why Bill Cosby is in the lockup right now, and people ignore that fact that Bill Cosby was paying a whole lot of bills out there. He was paying. He did everything for Spelman College. He did everything for the university that he met the young man-looking lady at that he went to jail for. What was Temple University?
Just call her Trap Jaw from He-Man.
Trap Jaw from He-Man. That's so saying Trap Jaw from He-Man. But even Chris Rock said, I paid a lot of tuition out here. I paid, like a lot of guys, the women are taught that you are the man and you're supposed to pay unless they had a father get them through their formative years and teach them something different.
Right. Well, it's about the narrative as well. The fathers that fly under the radar,
right?
And we all know some of them, and in some instances have been those type of fathers. You can't imitate what you haven't seen,
right?
So until it's consequential, and by that I mean, if you have been given misinformation and you take it as truth, and then you live your life along those particular guidelines, there's going to come a point where, yes, you've got the trappings, but now you're in a situation where you're passing on a model that's getting ready to fail you. Because at some point, that young lady that you met at that point, and we've all had that lady that put us in that situation where it was him or me, you know, and you came up short, and you accept the fact that either I choke her out, take a chance on killing this dude, or like you said, going back in the pool.
Yeah.
All right. Now, with that being said, we're at that consequential stage now of the breakdown in our family structure. And not only just the family in the larger sense of the word, but as a communal family.
Right.
All right. There was a time when there were guys in the community that if you didn't have a father, you could measure a father by a father.
Right.
That's even gone now.
Yeah.
It is.
A father via osmosis. Let me go over my homeboy's house.
And it becomes problematic
Yeah.
when you see all of these young ladies reaching a point in their lives where they've accomplished what they wanted to professionally. They're running in the right social circles, but the problem is they're running in packs because the pack is absent of eligible men. And so they end up being somebody's side woman, or they end up having to cross that other line. And all you have to do is look at people's faces, and they know something is wrong with this picture.
Yes.
We're just not having that discussion other than here at the Mansion Show.
See, the byproduct of being a female alpha dog in a male-dominated culture sets you up to be a side piece. Because no real man gonna tolerate you talking to him like you the CEO of his life.
No. Or even this house.
Say it again, Joe. Say it one more time. Okay? Y'all need to hear this. Go ahead.
Be like, I will fuck on you for a little while, but I ain't finna elevate your ass.
No.
All these demands and shit. And your tone is broke. Right? Your tone and your delivery is off. Right?
Yeah.
Who you talking to, nigga? I don't work for you. I'm your man.
I could show you a book of rules a woman sent to me. A woman sent me a book of rules, like rules that I have, rules and regulations that I would have to follow to be with her. And rules, I'll show them to you, Geoff. I'll show them to you. Rules and regulations, and in addition to that, what it would take when we get married, how it's gonna go down. Zo.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Mansions on the Voice of Reason. This shit done got crazy. Listen, I'm going to take a quick break, but when I come back, I'm going right to the phone lines. The number to dial if you want to participate. It's 323-230-4610. Are you in alignment with your daughter being a passive-aggressive prostitute? I'm just saying, as a dad, your daughter just met a producer. He makes beats, she raps. But you know what kind of nigga he is. You know your daughter cute and got a little cupcake on her. You know this nigga wants some of that cupcake? Are you gonna turn a blind eye and let that producer get a little cupcake because he got a little fame? Huh? I always tell my daughter, talent and characteristics don't equal character. You better not fuck with a nigga because just based on talent or characteristics, i.e. behavior. You know, we pimp y'all with that. But listen, when I come back, I'm going to the phone lines. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. We'll be back in 35 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reasons, Mansions, back in the building. Listen, we got over 1,000 people in the box on YouTube watching right now. Listen, we broke over here. I know y'all broke over there. They don't pay me over here. I don't get no money from these people over here. I don't get a dime. Hit that super chat button. Support this channel. I got all type of responsibilities and shit over here. I don't get paid. I done made this Dash Talk X one of the most listened to channels on this mug, but I don't get paid. I ain't even got no stocks.
Testing 1 2.
You on?
We need to have a whole show about value.
Can I finish this, Bobby, before you? Because I know you
saying the same thing.
Bobby get riled up.
No, it's upsetting to know that it don't cost you any of your rent money, your car note, or nothing to assist this show. And the brother who has put you in a position where each Wednesday, whatever shows you watch on the Dash network that this brother has built, other than pushing a button,
right?
That's not too much to ask. Matter of fact, it adds to the momentum that we need to generate right now to get out of these conditions that we talk about every week.
Here's a bigger question. Who's helped you out in the past 365 days more? Zoe or Bishop Nim?
I'll wait.
All right, I'll wait.
Bishop Barbecue and the charbroilers.
Which one makes more sense? Support Zoe Williams or give some more to the building fund? I'll wait.
I'm just saying, man, hit that like button. It's over 1,000 people in the chat room right now. It should be 1,000 likes.
They must have authorized.
We should share this video. We should get it streaming. Push it out there. Hit the super chat button. Also, another way to support is by the holographic relationship or the relationship dismount. Everybody in this motherfucker should drop a little coin on the super chat. Because these people looking at me like, hey, boy, I see you over here promoting shit. Where our peace?
You and me.
Come on, I've been promoting businesses for free on this motherfucker.
It runs out.
Come on now, hit the super chat button. Show a little love for what we do, goddammit. Mansions! Ladies and gentlemen, what is mansions? Well, real quick, the number to dial is 323-230-4610. I'm going to tell you what mansions is real quick. Thank you, Phil. Mansions is this. Men building palatial ideas, palatial concepts. I stole from the Masons. The Masons use symbology and symbols to say that you are the ultimate building. You are erecting the perfect structure, which is the pyramid, and you, consciousness, your evolution of that consciousness, that's your capstone. Mansions, men building. You know the dig? We trying to build something through these conversations. You know the dig? Somebody got to turn that video on now. But I'll say this. Men got to ask this question. How do I raise a daughter in a transactional society? Do I agree with her mama who tells her, listen to how poisonous this is. Mama done told you your pussy got value. No, you don't have a calculable value. You, the whole you, the total you. You are infinitely priceless. It shouldn't boil down to just your yoni. If you're going to do it, you better get something for it.
Wow.
We live in a time and a culture, Nicki Minaj, rich sex. We live in a time and a culture, no finance, without finance, no romance.
Have to have a J-O-B.
If you want to get with V. Huh? You want to get with vagina?
Right.
You better have a J-O-B, nigga.
Right.
We have lived for decades in a pimp hoe society.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know how to discern what a real good man is. So now I'm saying, these girls who are out here on the street. Now watch this, watch this. It is known that in middle school now, the fastest little motherfuckers there are girls. Where the fuck are they getting this fast shit from? Right? Whatever's on TV and what mama said in the crib. How mama deal. Right? Fast as hell. Then when they get to a certain age, you can't give it up for free. Then you get to a certain age, you get tits, you get ass. Tits and ass become currency. It's like a fucking coupon that gets you free dinners and movies and meals.
Yeah.
You know the dig? Let a little cute girl get some ass and tits and ass.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. You got grown-ups rolling by the house.
Right.
Is Cheryl here? Nigga, Cheryl's 14. Get your dumb ass out of here before I sock you in the throat, nigga.
Yeah. Cheryl is here. Come on in the back. Come on back here. She back here, nigga.
So what I'm saying is there's this culture of don't give it up for free. You better get something syndrome. And I'm saying these girls who are like this, whether the daddy is in the house or not, they still got daddies. What would daddy do? What is daddy supposed to do? Is daddy supposed to co-sign on the passive-aggressive prostitution philosophy that's getting laid down from mama? What is daddy supposed to say? How does that even matter when your mama say, bottom line, if the nigga can't pay, you don't lay.
Right.
Or you should never be broke with what you got between your legs.
The way you
what
look,
you sitting on.
Wow.
You got something that'll sell when sugar and corn won't. Yes.
I'm gonna run the fuck up out of here. Say some more bullshit.
I'm gonna tell you what I tell my daughter. Okay, I want you to think about life like a big poker game, or a big game of spades. If your pussy is the big joker, you gonna win a few hands, but you ain't gonna never win a tournament.
Your pussy can only win a few hands.
You can only win a few hands with your pussy as the big joker, because here's what happens: is you get into this. What's gonna happen to you is you gonna run across a pussy broker. Like the cats, some of the cats I run with, I formerly was a pussy broker. A pussy broker, and you get to thinking you getting more for your pussy than you are, and you wind up in a pussy Ponzi scheme, and now somebody done made off with your pussy.
Wow. Then you get mad when niggas start acting like car salesmen.
Right.
Listen here, how many dicks have you had? What is your pussy odometer read?
Just on top of that, I don't understand how the mature women are equating themselves with 18-year-olds. All you got to do is look at Facebook. They're equating themselves with 18-year-olds and giving their pussy the same value as an 18-year-old who just graduated high school, or a 21-year-old who just left college and they have 8-9 kids, and they're putting themselves in the same category of that 18 or that 21-year-old. How does that work?
And then I come in and say, listen here, your eggs you got are probably deviled by now.
Right.
They're probably hard boiled.
Right. You eat them eggs at Easter. It's the 4th of July.
Right? No, but scientists, we have something that scientists understand. They call it telomeres. They're at the end of DNA strands.
Yes.
And when the telomeres start to break down, you start to age.
Sure.
When that new pussy roll through here
with them brand new telomeres,
you ain't got no demands. You understand me?
Yeah.
You got 3 kids, a divorce.
Yes. Dear ladies, dear older
you
ladies.
45 minutes from menopause.
Right.
Don't you come in here demanding shit. You understand me?
Look down the street and see menopause coming in a 78 Malibu. You can see it. It's right there. Well, here's the problem with unrealistic older sisters. There is a song played every summer that works against you. It goes like this. Dun 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 dun. That is the Fresh Batch of Pussy song. They coming out new. They hopes ain't been dented. They goals ain't been all fucked up. Okay?
What is that, Geoff?
That's the Fresh Batch of Pussy song.
But what I'm saying is, if you don't want men to think like that, you have to take out the transactional thought process that you have.
Thank you.
You have to change your selection process. The selection process has to be character-based, not currency-based.
Women want the high thought to start with us low motherfuckers. No, that's not the way it works, ladies. Bad news. You are in tune with the earth on a level no man is. Your period is connected to the moon. God gives you shit he don't give no man. You love bragging about women's intuition with a fucked up life. I don't know how you do that. Okay? Either your intuition is fucked up or your God ain't shit. There's no third.
Well, damn. I want to hear from.
Third. Give me a third. I'll take a third.
I just want to ask, what is it that entitles women in the first place to make all these demands? Is it the training that they've received from their moms and their grandmoms? Or is it something innate where they think, because I'm beautiful, they owe me? I'm asking.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Two-headed monster, really. There was a time, seemed like it was a million years ago, when actually it was maybe 50 or 60, that women didn't have the options to control anything. Their bodies, their beliefs, their career choices, or anything. It was just a fact of life. And what they did have was innate. It's just nature made it that way. And I thirst for the innards of a woman.
The innards?
The innards.
Is that like giblets?
Yeah.
It gave us
I got a hankering for some woman giblets. Anybody? Fried woman giblets?
It gave us a false sense of power that we never really had. We never really had it. Because we've never looked outside of ourselves in that way. All right. I mean, think about it, man. When we first started going from cowboys to girls, it was obvious. It was obvious because all of a sudden our whole focus went to chasing girls. We didn't need them to play basketball or football or marbles, any of the things that we were totally into. And once we transformed into this sexual being and we still had control of the resources, we were abusive. We were abusive.
Go ahead, Bobby. Go ahead, Bobby.
We don't want to have that conversation.
Yes, we do, Bobby. Go ahead.
Talk about what's real.
But consequentially, we must have that because first I had to forgive myself, because I have every right in my mind to be bitter until I pull all of the layers back and say, what did I contribute to this mess?
Yes.
Because by the time I realized it was a mess, I was in the back seat. Got a new driver now. And the only thing I can tell women in this modern era is, take my word for it, the worm will turn again.
Again. You in the dig? You got to put emphasis on again.
Both.
Again. The worm will turn
again.
You know that nigga talking about that worm again. I can't stand Bobby. Get the fuck on off my porch with that worm shit, Bobby.
But it's not coming back to me. I'm on the backside of this game. I'm approaching the golden days. All right.
He's a retired player.
Our children are going to pay for this.
They already are.
Yes.
They already are. If you look at the condition of the children today versus when we were kids or when you were kids, it's a totally different beast out there. They got 3-year-olds twerking all over social media.
No. Here's a worse one. They've got mamas twerking in front of 3-year-olds.
Right. Okay. Are we gonna go and be honest about it? Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Okay.
If I walked in the house and I saw my 3-year-old behind his mama while she was making a goddamn Instagram video clapping her ass, we finna have hell up in Harlem in this bitch.
That depends on who's paying the rent.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, exactly.
You ain't even supposed to be here, nigga.
Right.
If the government find you in here, nigga, you gonna fuck up my money. Get your ass.
And you know what happens to a lot of men? They get ready to tell the truth, and then they flash to this image of all their shit in trash bags in the hallway outside of 103A. Now,
God damn.
Hey, I want y'all to know these are tears of a clown. Now,
Nigga,
we sitting here laughing, boy, but this will make you cry like a baby boy.
Do you know why there are by society, by groups, why we're not talking about Arabs, why we're not talking about Asians? Do you know why they are where they are? It's because they were realistic about them being where they were. Black people don't want to be realistic about where we are. We want to look at our poverty and then look at Oprah and draw a straight line
and go, see, we could do it. Oprah was selected like Obama.
Yes. Now thank you.
Ain't no elections going on, nigga.
You want to be honest?
It's just selections going on.
You want to be honest about the solution? The honest solution to this problem is, if this was a war, if society were to collapse like it's about to, the men on deck, not the dead ones, not the ones behind bars, us would have to group the women together, and the women would have to be polyamorous, and don't nobody want to fuck with that.
Hey, ladies, listen here. It's okay to share the beef loin.
What's the call-in number, Zoe? Give them the call-in number.
The number to dial, because I'm going to you right now. 323-230-4610. First off, let me just say this. Super Chat, you came in strong. Keep going. We've only got a few minutes left in this show. Everybody who hit the Super Chat, I appreciate it. I'm telling y'all the truth, man. We need the support of this whole situation. My homeboy RizzaIslam just joined the conversation. This shit about to turn the corner, goddammit. I appreciate everybody for hitting that super chat. Can everybody hit the like button? It's over 1,000 people in the chat room. We need those donations to this channel. Keep hitting us up, man. This is how this works. I appreciate everybody for doing it. You're listening to Mansions on Dash Talk X, the Voice of Reason Wednesday edition. Let me get a couple of calls in before I bring in, man, this boy right here.
Bruh.
I only call him a boy because he's young.
Look here.
But he's a man.
He finna back clean up.
You understand? He in the fourth slot.
He in the fourth slot for a reason.
The rest of us done got on base with this conversation.
Right. Now, he done stepped out the dugout and took the donut off his back. Getting that mud out his cleats.
Yeah,
and pointing at the bleachers. Here you go. Here you go. I hope you ain't the dear pitcher. Your son about to see this.
I'm Rod Carew in this motherfucker. Right? I just tried to get on base, nigga. I'm bunting.
Yeah. Oh, I Bucky dented the shit out of it. Just a little bunt. I'm on.
Hey, listen, the phone lines are open. I'm going to go to you right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Are you a father who has taught his daughter how to be a passive-aggressive prostitute by peddling the philosophy of hypergamy?
You forgot to say prostitute.
Prostitute. Dating up socially. Daddy, have you turned your daughter into a social ladder climber who is not faithful to no nigga that ain't got his shit together according to white supremacy? Why do I say white supremacy? You think money ain't white supremacy? Money is white supremacy. There's white people on it.
They have it all. They have all the money.
There it is. Yes. Straight basics.
This is how money is racist. Nigga, your money ain't good here.
Ooh.
We don't sell nigga pies here.
Thank you. I'll tell you what. If you think money makes you equal,
come on.
I hope you hit Powerball tonight. And try to move to L.A. right off of here, off of Highland.
Highland.
Highland and McCadden Place.
Yeah, that's your ass.
Where the Jews live. Bruh, you ain't buying shit over there.
Come on.
You don't ever see a real estate sign in the grass. You know why? Because when Uncle Ira decides to sell his house, he calls Uncle Saul, and they sell the house to nephew Seth. And your monkey ass ain't got nothing to do with that.
All right, here we go.
Real quick, if you really want to know the power of money and how little we have, look at what happened when Katrina went down. Look at Puerto Rico right now, still today. Look at Haiti, still recovering, but then go to a natural disaster in an area where white folks live.
Here we go.
It's been rebuilt immediately.
Yes.
Immediately.
So all the black folks that act like they got some money, really you ain't got shit.
Knock it off.
Look at the masses of us.
And if you do, you ain't doing shit with it.
Here we go. Let me get a couple of calls in here real quick. Caller, you're on the line. Welcome to Mansions. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it. Caller, are you there? You're going to miss your chance.
RizzaIslam, Uncle Bobby, Uncle Geoff, real men, the last of a dying breed. Y'all all are, honorable men to me. Even Rizza. I want to just say, though, right now, I'm in position.
Holy shit. Even Rizza? Okay.
What kind of sideways backhanded compliment was that?
Yeah, you too, yeah. I don't know, the Muslim one, the one with the tall one.
No, you got to say it like they said it in the 60s. The Muslim.
I pulled over just to talk to you all, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Zoe, I want to say my daughter right now is in a position where I am trying to do the best that I can from the road with her. Now, I tried to talk to her mother the other day and say, since our daughter is in a troubled situation as far as her grades is concerned, how about let's take some of that child support money that you don't necessarily need because you're married and get her a tutor? I don't want to do that.
Listen,
I don't want to do that.
hold on.
What?
Hold on. You're not going to take this money and fuck up my hair appointments.
Pretty much.
Because you want a smart daughter, nigga.
That's right.
Now, you just don't miss a payment.
Or plastic
That's how I'm seeing
surgery.
it, though. It's sad, but it's like, you know, I can see where my daughter is lacking. You know what I mean? It's reading comprehension. And I'm telling her, hey, you don't really need the money. You don't. Let's put this money towards my daughter's future.
Caller, question,
it's
sir.
not there. Talk to me.
How close do you live physically, geographically to your daughter?
I'm home. I try to get home the second week out of every month.
Okay, that's when you
So
try
I'm
to get
home.
home. How close do you live to her?
Oh, goodness, Geoff, about 45 minutes away.
Okay, good.
From where she actually is.
Now, what is it that you do professionally? I'm going somewhere with this.
Yes, sir, I'm a truck driver.
Okay, you're a truck driver. Fine. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Here's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to hire somebody to hang your ex-wife off a bridge. Now,
don't listen to Geoff.
Okay.
Don't listen to Geoff. Because Geoff will have you in a cell with a nigga named Bubba cooking some bologna on his motherfucking windowsill.
But you know what, Zoe, you guys said something that was, transformative. Where I'm thinking about it right now. My grandfather always told me as I was getting older, he said, Teal, ain't no such thing as love no more. These women want security. So I carried that with me and thinking, okay, I got to be this ultimate provider guy after the two kids. It's like, I don't want that anymore. I'm just single right now, trying to position myself better because I'm a truck guy. Like I said, I'm doing everything, you guys, from the truck. Why? Because both of my children's mother have me on child support. You know what I mean? Like,
you better believe it, nigga.
I never missed a payment with them. So it's like.
Let me tell you something. Child support is an occupation for a lot of mothers.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is the straight come up in
It's
Corey
a supplement.
Holcomb's words. It's the come up, homie.
Right. It's a financial.
$1,300 a month, gentlemen. $1,300 a month. So
it's a financial vitamin.
Let me say something
Okay,
about
hey, listen here, caller. When I start talking, goddammit, you be quiet. You understand that? Shit, now.
I just want to let them know $1,300 a month is nice. Blake Griffin has to pay $250,000 a month.
Just so you understand, caller, here's how child support works. They have a formula I like to call it I'm gonna kill this bitch formula. Okay, what they do is they set the formula.
No more murder.
Okay, no more murder after
no more
this.
murder.
No more murder. What they do is they look at how much money you make and they guess right where you say, "I'll kill this bitch," and then they drop it down 2%. That's why Blake Griffin's is that high and yours is where it is.
All right, brother. I appreciate the call. Thank you so much for reaching out, fam.
Appreciate it, guys.
Child support is a business, guys. Please understand that family court is based on family corporation, and they're eating off of families. They're putting their kids through school off of your arguments and your money. So to all the men and women out there who go into family court, be aware that the first question they're going to ask you is, how much do you make? What is your job? What is your profession?
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in, this is Mansions. We're live on Dash Talk X. One of our favorite guests has just arrived. The young samurai. A sniper. The beige or brown mamba. Well, we beige, man. Shit.
Brown mamba.
Okay, tan mamba.
Exactly.
The fuck? The leather-colored mamba.
These names. Oh, man. Zoe ain't no joke.
No, man, my man gonna come in here and drop science on today's topic. Today's topic, do some mothers raise their daughters to use what they got to get what they want? If so, do some of today's black fathers acquiesce to this practice? Are black fathers signing off on their daughters' participation in passive-aggressive prostitution? In other words, don't give it up unless you get something syndrome. We saw the fathers in the R. Kelly situation. What man turns his daughter over to a nigga who's suspected of young cooter fondlage?
Cooter fondlage, though?
Cooter fondlage. You dig? Who does that? Are men starting to, and I'm talking about black men,
right?
Black fathers, are they starting to put their daughters in the hands of bad people based on an opportunity or the potential of an opportunity? Talk to me about that, Rizza, and then go to Bobby.
Number one, the system of white supremacy has constantly and always rewarded those black people who would sell out quickly. Number one, always. Number two, the meritorious manumission law was a law by which a slave could be rewarded if they turned in information regarding a potential revolt of the slaves against the slave master. That is the same thing we see in place today, where you have Steve Harvey trying to encourage Monique to be more docile, where you have other celebrities encouraging other black celebrities to do something for the bag, for the paycheck, just get the money, don't worry about your integrity, etc. And then all the way down to the impoverished, average, everyday black man or woman, the black woman who's doing it for survival because there is no real man in her environment, or because she does not know how to operate with the real man that she has because her mother, out of her survival, trained her to be destructive toward black men. There's a lot of psychology that goes into this that we have to understand. Also, with the system that rewarded black women for kicking black men out of the house, i.e. food stamps, more money, etc. As long as you keep that black man away from the family, away from the home, we will give you more money or more money on this check. There is a whole mountain that we are dealing with as it pertains to this subject. It's very pregnant, but I'm going to continue to do as much as I can within the next 20 to 30 seconds. Next point is that with this system of white supremacy, a black man today being under attack when it comes to vaccinations, when it comes to the marijuana agenda to a degree for the medical controlled by the government. Also, because they're being rewarded if they put on a dress, they're being rewarded if they go into feminine roles in movies and sports and athletics, etc., etc. As much as I can become a feminine, destroyed black man, more of a woman in a black man's skin and or body is what I'm going to embrace. And therefore, I'm going to become anything that goes towards benefiting the system of white supremacy. So therefore, a black woman, yes, is helping her daughter to become what you said is a passive, aggressive prostitute, in so many words. And some fathers, yes, absolutely encourage that by saying, well, hey, since you're going to do that, you might as well get some money on the end and give me a little bit of change as well. It is occurring. It happens in the hood where I'm from in Compton. It happens in the hood right next door in Watts. It happens in the hood right behind it in Southgate, Linwood, Gardena,
Inglewood,
and Carson. Inglewood.
Hawthorne.
It happens. Yeah. This is some real stuff that does occur. Parents are capitulating to a system because they don't have the balls, testicular fortitude, and or ovarian audacity to do what needs to be done for the survival of our people. So yes, it is true. Yes, it is real. But at the same time, some of us are not bowing down to this system, even though most of us are.
Answer him, Lord. Answer him. Let's get this. Oh, shit. We got to take a quick reprieve. I'm going to come back to Bobby Glanton. Jesus, answer him, Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, I just had to take a quick reprieve. We had to breathe after getting slapped in the dome piece on our way home from Jones Beach. Manches is in the building. We turned up right now. RZA just dropped napalm on you. I got my homeboy, the wise wizard, Mandolph. This Bobby is Mandolph the Beige. Bobby, talk to us, man. You had a point to make.
There's a reason they shoot the messenger.
Talk to us, Bobby.
It's called consequences. Now, a couple of days ago, a brother many of you have seen on the R. Kelly documentary, his name is Demetrius Smith out of Chicago. He was his personal assistant / road manager for 13 years. I've known Demetrius for about 10 years. He called me in a fit of disgust and depression a couple of days ago because chickens come home to roost.
Very true.
What he was complicit in has circled back to the point where he is completely haunted and devastated by sitting there and knowing and not knowing in some instances what was going on, and now dealing with the blowback from that because he's got children and grandchildren. I say that in the sense that if you see something, say something.
Good shit. Good shit. Jeff Brown. I want my daughter to be a success, but at what cost? How do you teach your daughter the opposite of what Harvey was trying to teach Monique? How do you teach your daughter to value her internal divinity? How do you teach your daughter to be able to accept wise spiritual counsel from men and not just other women? Because a lot of times women can't hear the spiritual jewels coming from a man,
right?
Because of the things they've been through with men.
Well, okay. Well, let's call the man and the woman over the child organic. Let's call the woman raising the child by itself GMO and artificial. Let's
artificial, baby?
Yes, let's deal with that.
I'm going to run the fuck up out of here.
Let's deal with that.
Okay, cool.
Okay? The child is a plant. If you raise this child organically and use orange oil as a pesticide and use the common natural earth pesticides, you will grow a child that yields organic fruit. But when the organics is gone and your mama start raising you with Roundup, with society's Roundup, that means that all of your fruit is tainted. Everything the child you bear will be tainted. The ideas you bring forth will be tainted unless and until somebody can come along and unround up that shit you dealing with.
Bobby, RZA, and then my good friend Evan.
At the end of the day, there are no unclean hands. This is the Mansion show, but the act of responsibility compels all of us to look squarely in the mirror and then at each other and say, what are we going to do to break this problem down into manageable sections and create a better opportunity for people to flourish?
We got to do something, Bobby.
It's that bad, bro.
It's that bad. How do you get a woman to respect the natural masculine black male leader over dead presidents?
You just have to be consistent, man. I mean, you cannot stop
Consistency is key.
being
Very
what
true.
you are and who you are. Nobody said it was going to be easy now.
RizzaIslam.
It took time for us to be broken, so it takes time for us to repair. We don't have as much time in front of us as we had behind us as it pertains to our reparations. So we can't take 100 years to get this thing right. We damn sure can't take 400. And I'm working on that next 5. So we need to speed things up as it pertains to our reparations. We have to come up and understand who the real enemy is. When a woman and a man start to value $1 with a white man who symbolizes the white men who have destroyed you both over the reality that you both created the very white man himself, which is a heavy responsibility. And this is not the topic of the show, but damn. When you come to that realization, you understand, one, sister, the money is not more important than love. brother, the money is not more important than respect. And both of you gain the most love and respect from the people when the people see you united together. When the black men and women come together, the world stands still because they know that the mother and father of civilization have resurrected, and we are coming back to take what the hell belongs to us.
Shit.
Ain't no white man on no damn piece of paper more important than my integrity nor my love for the black woman and my black nation.
Come on, bro.
Ever. And when you get to that point of integrity where, once again, as the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, and I say it almost every show, where your testicles weigh thick and you as a woman stand up and stand beside your man, as we did in ancient Kemet, we ruled side by side. Can't nobody break you and can't nobody break us. The black man needs the black woman needs the black man. And even if we don't agree to be together entirely, every single solitary one of us, we can at least agree that we need each other as a nation of people so that we can work together and move forward as a people for the liberation of the people.
Damn. And then Jeff Brown, and then and then Evan.
Here's gonna always be this is the problem that we're gonna have to try our best to outgrow.
Yes.
When you ask me, when you look at me, black woman, and you ask me what I've accomplished, when you ask me what it is I have, ask yourself who you comparing me to.
Come on, brother. Come
Are
on.
you comparing me to a man or a men or a group of people who many of them have heard this statement? God damn it, Joey, this is the last $50,000 I'm giving you. Nobody in here has ever heard that. So what you gonna have to do?
No more, Bobby.
Yeah. God damn it, this is the last time. I mean, we did the thing with the helicopters and the thing with the fresh fruit. Fuck it. This is the last $50,000. I swear to God.
Robert Anthony Jr.
Yes.
No more.
So when you compare me directly to this white man, who do you compare yourself directly to? You compare yourself directly to someone you hold blameless in all of this, the white woman.
Come on, brother.
Please understand that them slave masters learned about slave mastering from somebody, and every evil white man you have ever seen came from a white woman. Stop comparing yourself to the least accountable, the least maligned, the least endangered group of individuals on the face of planet Earth. If you don't believe me, let one come up missing and see what happens.
Her and Jesus got the same PR firm. Where this bitch at? Let a white woman go missing in an island somewhere. They will find this heifer. They will find her, dead or alive.
Let your ass go missing. Heifer, you just missing.
I don't
okay?
know. I don't know where this bitch is. She left work yesterday.
You ever been on the freeway? You ever been on the freeway and seen a real bad accident? And you know it's real bad because you see a medevac helicopter coming. Do you know who that medevac helicopter is landing for?
A white
Somebody
woman.
white. Do you know what they call when there's a bad accident that involves niggas? Tow trucks.
Yeah.
Tow trucks. We got to get to work. Get these dead niggas out of the way.
This nigga's gonna die anyway. Put him in the back of the paramedics and then charge him $400 for the ride. Evan!
Hey, man, I just want to say what happened to us, man.
What happened, man?
What happened to us, man? Look at Jesse, man. Wet cookie at, man. Used to be a time we was ruling the world, man. Tearing up the block, man. What happened to us, man?
Keep going.
Jamal, man, why did you do that, man? You couldn't find no white folk, man, in Chicago, man, to put the rope around your neck. You had to get some Africans, man. Had to lighten it up a little bit. But on the real, one of the most hurtful things to me, y'all, and I got 2 of these videos posted on my Facebook page, is when I see white police officers literally attacking black women and dragging them through the street. that hurt, like it literally hurts me to my core and my soul. And then I look at the black community where all the men are absent, all the warriors are absent. I know that they wouldn't have done that if we were all standing there. This is a cry to my brothers. All you got to do is look at the condition of black women today in society and how they're treated. That alone should inspire us to come together.
Agreed.
And our children being, it's a video posted on my page where a 7-year-old is white neighbors. The white man chokes the 7-year-old. It's a black woman. She calls the police. The police come and they ask the woman, instead of pressing charges and arresting this white man, they say, what did your son do for that man to choke him? 7-year-old. Then she answers. She says, well, the guy says he littered, but that's no reason for him to choke my son. And then the police officer said to the woman, watch your tone. Next thing you know, he's throwing the woman on the ground. He's arresting her, dragging her around the ground. Then her daughter, he drags her around the ground. I was enraged. And I think what it is it goes back to what you said earlier, Zoe. We operate in fear.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even feel comfortable being alive if I stood around and watched that happen to some black women and some black children.
Yeah.
We need to come together and stop making excuses, black men.
Bobby?
You know, building on that rage, it has to be, again, consistent. There's been so many times I felt helpless because of lack of financial resources. And at some point, it got to a level where I recognize it's not so much what you have in your pocket, it's how resourceful you become when you don't have money. And then I've been able to build a resume over the years of sowing into lives and creating real value in lives by not being limited to how much money I have in my pocket. So as we have these kinds of conversations, I join you in challenging myself, first of all, to never think there's nothing I can do. There's always something that you can do to affect change in somebody else's life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even the concept of the just that very premise, I can do something.
Sure.
Like even when you lost, because there's times where real men are lost.
Absolutely.
We at a crossroad or something, and we be thinking like, that shit didn't work, and ain't nothing right in front of me.
But I got to do something.
And then we'll say, something finna happen.
Sometimes you got to sit still.
Sometimes you got to sit
still is the something you need to do.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is, when we say, I got to do something, we tend to manifest that shit.
Yes. Yes.
Something manifests because the word within ourselves is powerful too. And even if we're speaking it from a space of uncertainty, we still have the power to manifest something that we can actually do to better ourselves and the people around us. But we got to be able to ask those questions without fear of the answer not coming back immediately. Rizza, then Geoff.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to say this, and I continue to say this all the time. If you are not going to say anything about this white man who murders us every damn day, rappers, damn brothers and sisters who are rappers, end your career today if you continue to promote the murdering of one another. And I'm saying this because a rapper who was a major artist brought back this whole culture of shoot a nigga, kill a nigga nonsense. Okay, no. Shoot a white man, kill a white man. Let me hear that from your damn mouth if you so damn courageous and fearless. You so hard. Talk about taking out a white man and let's see what happens. Because if you continue to perpetuate that, it psychologically allows police officers to get a green light to go and do whatever they want to black men, women, and children and feel as though nothing will happen. Why? Nothing has happened in its entirety. However, you don't see videos about us in the nation dragging people up and down the street when they putting their hands on a woman. But it happens.
Yes, sir.
Let me make this very clear. Social media is owned by the CIA and the FBI. They will not promote videos that push pictures of survival and as it pertains to black people protecting black people, because that will inspire a domino effect of black people to protect black people. So they push everything dealing with us dying, being murdered, being beat up, all of this. Why? Because it affects you mentally and it lowers your ability to fight back. It destroys your fight and or flight response. So your chemicals within your brain mix into an area where you go into an apathetic feeling of succumbing. You don't want to fight back. And what does that do? If you see it on video enough, it becomes normalized within your body. So your muscles don't react the way they're supposed to. So when it happens in real life, you actually are not able to fight back and you freeze up and do nothing. So in real life, we have to understand, fight the hell back so that sisters can feel protected, so that the sisters don't feel like they are alone. And sisters also, if you can prevent it, don't put yourself in the middle of a circumstance causing one of us to lose our lives unjustly. I'm just going to say this on both ends. So yes, brothers got to stand up and do something about it, because we can't demand respect for ourselves, our women, our children, and nothing. And we can't talk about this goddamn white man if we don't stand up and fight against him and the system that he created.
My man.
Yes, Lord, answer him. Answer him, Lord. You about to answer him, Lord?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Not only was your name taken from you, not only was your land taken from you, not only was your diet taken from you, not only was your God, your culture's taken from you, black man, the respect of your woman was taken from you.
Yo, nuts!
And you have never, ever, since your respect was taken, proven to that you will die for her, which is why she will not respect you, and your oppressor knows this.
Right.
That's why when you see video of sisters being gaffled up by these fucking pigs.
Come on, brother.
By these fucking pigs. Do you know why that is so dangerous? Because right in front of your man in cyber activity, America is putting its fat, out of shape, old, soon to die, white finger in your chest and going, fuck you gonna do, nigga?
White.
The fuck you gonna do, nigga?
Every day.
I say it and I say it again. If you watching me, CIA, if you watching me, FBI, if you watching me, you want to get this shit started? You put your hands on a sister in front of me, and the revolution will start right there in front of your black fucking fender, I promise.
That's right.
If you don't get
That's how you gotta do it.
I mean that shit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean it as I sit here.
That's right.
Don't start crying,
I'm
Geoff.
not, no, fuck it, it's too late.
That's
God
right.
damn it, Geoff.
That's right.
I love
Hold it
sisters
together,
like that.
Geoff.
That's right.
I love my people like that.
That's right.
Hey, man, listen, Geoff.
Hold it a vocal shot. Hold it a vocal shot. In the name of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, the doors of the church are open.
That's right.
If you don't get your saccharine-tainted nuts out of here,
Get your goddamn hands off my family.
you don't get your aspartame balls.
Another question. Uncle Bobby,
See,
are we cousins?
Yep.
cousin. I thought we were brothers.
Okay, don't know. Are we related?
No.
No, you
Yes,
you
we
don't
are.
know that.
No, I don't know.
You don't know that.
No,
So
I don't.
guess
Me
what?
and Bobby related. We
so-
from Tennessee.
Yeah, exactly. And but no.
cousin.
No, that just means that whoever broke up his family, whoever broke up your family, had the same money in the same fucking area. So, because I don't know that you are my uncle, and I don't know that you are my grandfather or how you related to me, that means every black person is. Since I don't know, I have to infer that that is my blood you putting your fucking hands on. And if you can watch, if you, black men, if you can watch a sister you don't know be abused by a white man you don't know, and you would do it differently if that was your daughter or your mother or your auntie, you nigga are a part of the problem.
That's right.
See, so you got to break up
Simple.
with the teacher of hate.
That's right.
You got to break up with his doctrine.
Yes.
You got to see his doctrine for what it is. He taught you to hate yourself. Malcolm asked the question, who taught you to hate yourself? So now you have to see the philosophy of hate, the curriculum of hate that has been passed down to you. This is why you look at her and go, fuck that bitch. I don't know who that bitch is.
Right.
This is why you look at this other man and go, we ain't related. Fuck that nigga too. So at the end of the day, if you want to raise a daughter that can navigate a transactional society, you've got to now become the author of your own personal philosophy for integrity.
See yourself as one people.
So, because, no disrespect to Harvey, but he told Monique to be a hoe.
Right. Yes.
Because if you choose the bag over integrity,
come on, brother.
That means do whatever you got to do to get the bag.
Right. That's what he said.
Here's the question for you, Zoe. Why is it always wrong when we come together in a forum like this? But Jews can come together in a forum like this. Latin men can come together in a forum like this. White men come together in Congress, in the House of Representatives, everywhere.
Because they know who you are.
Exactly.
They know you are not a man.
Wow.
They know you're more than a man.
Wow, Zoe, say that again.
They know you're more than a man.
And if you return to power.
If you understood what the fuck you really are.
Come on, brother.
Listen.
Wow.
Don't you know an idea can create a reality? Fuck that. He gets diet ideas from here on out.
Right.
This motherfucker can't get no real uncut blue magic idea.
Right. He gonna go and spray his ideas with some Roundup.
You hear me, Bobby?
30-second acclamation. Because that sister was authentic, and I'm talking about the Harvey, what's her name?
Monique.
Yes.
Because she was authentic, and she stood on hers. She got a residency. It's doing very, very well. On its merit, we got to start trusting our value.
That's right. That's right.
Let's start trusting our value.
Start trusting our value.
So just look into that. The value is God. Worth is God. Wealth is God. Health is God. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding is God. If you ain't got it and somebody is the author of it, you're empty. You're hollow. I can't let you have access to it if I'm to maintain my position in this world.
That's right.
I know what you are, but it is imperative that you never find out.
Yeah.
That's why it's like that.
Hey, come on, Zoe.
Come on, man. Listen. We got to go. We at the end of the show, goddamn it.
Yeah, when Geoff cries, it's over.
When Geoff starts crying, you don't suck them tears back in, old weepy-eyed nigga. This is what it sounds like when Geoff cries.
Blah, blah, blah.
Hey, brother, it been so good to see you in that kind of spirit, man. I'm telling you, it lifts my soul, brother. It does, man.
It really does. Man. Hey, Bobby, where can they find you? How do they support you?
At Glanton-Smith on Twitter, at Bobby at realmendon'tplay.com. Man, it's an honor, man, every time I'm able to come into a room of August brothers.
Yeah, and then my good friend, man, I love this dude right here, man, because he's putting in the work. He's all over the country. He's doing the fucking work.
Yes.
You can agree or disagree with philosophy, whatever. That man is doing more than you.
Yes.
So you don't get to critique him.
How about it?
Go ahead, brother. How can we follow you?
That was the endorsement from Zoe Williams in the Mansion Show. Official.
Yes, sir.
That was the stamp of approval authentication. I appreciate that, brother. Brother RizzaIslam, everything is under Brother RizzaIslam, RIZZA, RizzaIslam.com. If you would like to book me for any type of events, engagements, working in the community, Bloods, Crips, schools, etc. And my first book is coming out. The pre-order website will be up by Saturday. It is called Message to the Millennials.
Ooh. Come on, bro.
You know where I'm getting it from. Message to the Millennials.
There it is.
That will be coming.
Okay. Let's be quiet. Hold on. Let's be quiet. Nigga. Geoff, where can he find you?
Well, first off, if your bishop don't buy 500 copies for your church, he ain't shit. Okay. Monday, Zoe Williams, ZoWhatShow.
Yes.
Tuesday through Thursday, TV One, the DL Hughley radio show and TV show.
Yes.
Friday and Saturday, giraffe balls. I get high as giraffe balls, and we talk about whatever Hit me.
That title is really
Evan Lionel, welcome back to Mansions. What up, bro?
Back at the show with y'all. Great show. Let me say this. Evan Lionel, Facebook, The Real Evan Lionel, IG. You can catch me this Friday at J-Spot, one of the few black-owned comedy clubs in this country. We're doing the Def Jam Throwback Showcase with some of the funniest from Def Jam. And if you like clean comedy, I'll be at West Angeles Saturday, 7:30. West Angeles Clean Comedy Explosion. Y'all look out for me in Sacramento at the end of March at Tommy T's. Or you can catch me in Atlanta at Atlanta Comedy House coming up in April. Thank y'all for having me, Zoe. Good to be back home.
Bro. Absolutely.
Good to be back home, y'all.
So I'm going to say this real quick, and then I'm going to end mines. IamZoeWilliams.com. Go get your copy of The Holographic Relationship. Sell me out. Sell me out. There's 1,000 people in here. Go get a copy right now. I appreciate everybody. Thank you. We'll be back Friday with another episode of The Voice of Reason. Deuces.
That was a hell of a show.
Oh, man. Wow. Love y'all brothers, man.
I know she wanted to comment. I know she hated it. Yo, you know Miss Arkansas?